Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today there's a free gift on the web store. I don't know if this is only if you've bought the Battle Pass, because it does say just for you, but it contains an Eon Tiffy Time special support. There, of course, is the regular Premium Battle Pass bonus, which has 4 rare draft picks and 2,000 super coins, but you can also buy the Tiffy Time support Eon for £3.99, and it looks like it does increase speed, so it's very, very interesting. We're going to go ahead and claim this right now, and let's jump into the game and see what it does. And here we are, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. And there we go, there is the Tiffy Time, which gives 11.45 thousand to speed, which is a very, very high amount. And of course, we also have today's daily streak, which is going to give us the card back for Dexter Loomis, which is very, very cool as well. We've also got a couple of other objective rewards there that I have to claim, including yesterday's daily streak, which I haven't claimed yet, which had the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in it. Must have forgotten to get that one. I've also got the momentum rewards there, and I've got a few other rewards, but I can leave them for the time being. Now, let's take a quick look at our... Oh, we've got a fusion. Go ahead and claim that right now. And it's a Talatonga, which I believe is also a pro. We're going to go ahead and just start another one. So we're still missing JC Mateo and Ava, and we now have pros of Talatonga and Tamatonga. Very interesting. Now, let's take a look at recent. Go to Eon. And we'll go ahead and lock down the Talatonga and the Tonga Loa, for the time being at least. And let's level up our Tiffy Time. We'll just go ahead and use a couple of unhinged cards here. 3 is all we need. And there you go, it gives 22.90 to speed. And now let's take a quick look at our supports. Okay, so what is our highest one to speed for the time being? So that is to the entire deck, so that's not what we're looking for. Fireflies are -2 opponent's toughness, that is plus charisma. That's 2 things. We're looking for only a singular thing. This is to everything. This is to only speed. This one was toughness. That was power. That's also toughness. Oh, speed was the ladder. Ah, interesting. So I don't think we've got anything higher than that. So it might very well be worth my time buying the second Tiffy Time just to go ahead and get the Pro, which currently she's at 22.90, but if we get the Pro, that should increase to 29.39 because it's also an Eon special card. So then we'll have one for toughness, charisma, and speed, and the only one we would be missing is power. And for power, we currently have... Trying to think of what we've got for power. It's not the microphone. Is the highest one we've got for power still this? The pipe bomb? Maybe we don't have anything higher for power at the moment. Interesting. Okay. I thought we did, but maybe we don't. I think the table is also power. Nah, the Flex with Lex was also power as well, but that's not quite as helpful, being that we only have one of it. And it looks like we don't have any Eon tables. Interesting. Okay, so I might need to try and get myself another Tiffy Time. Now, of course, we do have the Tiffy Time from WrestleMania 41, but that is very, very different. This one only has 10.12. The Eon Tiffy Time is, of course, significantly stronger. And also, if it's free, absolutely no reason not to take it. So let's see, here we've got Community Milestone. Coming up soon is going to be the People's Champion Challenge, which I can guarantee John Cena is going to win. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and click on it right now. It's not going to start yet. Who will be the People's Champion? Will it be Randy Orton or John Cena? Choose your superstar now. It's definitely going to be John Cena. And you are allowed to change sides before the event starts, but I can guarantee that it's going to be John Cena. Now, here are the reasons why it's going to be John Cena. If you look at the rewards, they are both right arrow. However, there is recency bias. Now, we have to think about the pro players and the casual players. Now, the casual players are the ones who just like watching WWE, and they are going to be, like, even if there's one pro player that does 15,000 games, if there is 16,000 casual players that do one game each, then the casual players will beat the pro players. And that's what you need to consider. There's a lot of casual players who will do a few games. And there's a lot of casual players that will just play just to try and get the card. So I think the casual players are going to be after the John Cena because it's John Cena's retirement year. John Cena has main evented more things recently. I mean, he's not been in the last match on the card, but he's certainly been in main event caliber matches and he's put on some incredible shows. Whereas Randy Orton hasn't been seen for a while. I think he might be out on injury again. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but we haven't seen him for a little while. So the recency bias goes to John Cena. Now, the pro players are well aware that John Cena has special equipment. He's got the John Cena microphone. He's got, if we just take a quick look at the equipment here, if we just go to equipment itself, we can see there's the John Cena pipe bomb promo that gives additional power to charisma for John Cena. There is more than that. I just can't think of what the other ones are. I know for a fact there's more than that for John Cena, and I can't see it, but there's more than just the pipe bomb. Oh, there's the John Cena gold watch. There is... Oh, I'm sure there's other ones. Why can I not think of what they are? There's the John Cena mic drop, which is a little bit different to the John Cena pipe bomb. But basically, there is more things that benefit John Cena than benefit Randy Orton. So the players, the pro players, pro in quotation marks, they will be going for whatever helps them out the most. And what helps them out the most is John Cena because of his equipment. So you've got the casual players, you've got the pro players, both going for John Cena. Both cards are both right arrows. So there's no one that's going to say, actually, I need an up arrow more than a right arrow, so I'm going to go for this one. Basically, both cards are the same. And then the stats don't really matter all that much. So I think 100% you're going to see a victory here for John Cena. Also, John Cena has the slightly cooler cards. He has the image with the title. He's got the Battle Pass version, where he's got his back to the camera with the belt around his waist backwards. I just cannot see John Cena losing this PCC. I think it's 100% guaranteed that John Cena is going to win. So that is who Big Ol' Grand Cat is hedging his bets on, and that he is 100% winning. Now let's go over here. We've got our free bonus pack today. It has a 5% chance of having the Beef Incarnate Brock Lesnar in it. It's my best Heyman impression. At least my best Heyman impression while I have a bit of a sore throat. Now, unfortunately, we did not get the Eon Special Edition card from this one, but how close are we? So we are 46 of 100 of the Brock Lesnar cards. We need to play 50 event games or Money in the Bank, which is fine. We'll be able to do all 50 of them in PCC once it starts in a little bit. We've already opened the card pack. We need to use this to remove 20 times. Thankfully, it's 20 and not 75. It was 75 when the game first opened, but it did get changed to 20. We just need to reset the draft board another 15 times. So it doesn't seem like it's that difficult to get the Brock Lesnar. It's really the legacy cards that are a bit of the problem, but even at that, we've got slightly higher rates for pulling him now. Does the free pack help us? It gives 2 legacy cards. Yeah, the 2 legacy cards certainly helps towards the Halloween event. And yesterday, we had a free pack in the Halloween Havoc. So let's take a look at the store. There it is, free pack again. It contains 40 additional legacy cards. Hello? Game? What's going on here? Guys? Please give it to me? If I look at a different one, then will it activate? If I go over here, is this just bugged? Is it broken? Is it not supposed to be there? Is it supposed to be there? What's going on? Is it a free pack or is it not a free pack? Well, I don't know what is going on with that, but sucks. I would really like those 40 legacy cards, please. Thank you, that would be nice. Can you please work? Okay, let's turn in our cards. We only have 18. Do I have any pros here that aren't being selected? No. Okay, we've only got 18. Can I please get this pack? It would really help out. Okay, let's go ahead and claim our community milestones. Contains 3 AJ Lees, which is nice. Yeah, at least brings us up to 20. Why does it still say rewards? No, there's not. Liar. Okay, now we've got 20. Oh, we're close to getting that Becky Lynch. But remember, we're not going to claim it, as per what JB, the supercard guy, found, that if we don't claim them and then claim it after we've got a rare replay, then it gives us a second one, it would seem. Just thought I'd try it again. Absolutely in refusal. Yep. Yeah, okay. I just thought I'd get lucky. Still got our Battle Pass. Let's see, we've got Tomb Smasher, and we've got Walk the Ropes. Try going back out and going back in. See if that resets it. Game. Okay, now there's no free pack. Okay. Let me know in the comment section if there was a free pack sitting there for you, because apparently I didn't get it. Yeah, fine, whatever. Let's do Walk the Ropes. Let's see if we get a chance at getting the Beef Incarnate Brock Lesnar. So we want a 3. A 3 would be nice. That's a 5. It's not a 3. It gets me literally just past the 150 credits. So anything other than a 2 or a 6. I meant 5, not a 6. I'm going to continue. Freaking sucks. Oh my god. This is going so poorly here today. A 1 would be nice. There we go, we got it. Okay, now we've got a chance and getting the Brock Lesnar card. That's not the Brock Lesnar card. Neither's that. Ah, man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, a 4 is what we would like to see. Okay, that's also fine. Now we would like to see a 3, please. Okay, where's our 3s? Okay, there. Okay, it's a 2. It's not a 3. Getting a lot of legacy Brock Lesnar's at least. A 1 would be nice. Yes, we got there. Okay, we're back on the board. Gives us another chance at getting the Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is hidden in here somewhere. Ah, man. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is what we would like to see. Yes! Okay, we're back on the board once again. Okay, we're getting better at timing this. That wasn't even the one I was going for. I was going for this one. And it still didn't help. Okay, let's go for the middle. Oh, we got him! There he is. The beef incarnate himself. Brock Lesnar. Is it just me, or does it look like his top has been photoshopped a little bit? It looks like the shirt looks a little bit too black, and it looks like that little image has kind of been pasted on there. But very, very cool. Very, very happy to have the Brock Lesnar. Of course, once we get the Pro, once we get the quest done, that will be a Pro for us. So that is very, very cool indeed. So if we can get anything higher than a 3, that would be very, very neat because it allows us to continue playing. It's a 5. Oh, and we're back on Walk the Ropes again. Very cool. I don't know if you can get 2 on here. It's 100 credits. Oh, that's nice. That helps. That pays for the... Oh, that gave us 4 rare to draft picks. And an Eon Naomi. That's very cool. Now, if we can get a 1, that would be very nice. That would give me the 150 credits. That's a 3. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in the game. And it's going to give us more Legacy Brock Lesnar cards, which gets us closer to getting that Pro. Oh, new card discovered. That's a 1. That will eliminate us. And let's go ahead and claim and exit there. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Locking both of those down. Okay, we'll lock down this one as well. I don't think we need the rest. But that is very, very nice to get that Brock Lesnar. And let's go for... We've got 6 rare to draft picks here. It's Chris Sabin. Trick Williams. Guitar. Finn Balor. We've got 2 left. Okay, we've got the Eon card. And our reset is going to be a Nikki Bella. I think that might be a Pro, actually. Let's go for this one. And a Manager's Lena Vega. Do I have the Nikki Bella already? I can't remember. That's fine. Not only do we have it, we've also got it as a Pro, so that's actually a fortified 1. So let's go ahead and dust these ones, but we'll keep the Nikki Bella. And we completed the objective to dust it off. Apparently we're back onto the rare to draft pick again. Let's go for this one over here. An unhinged Kane, not as good. Not as good at all. Let's go ahead and dust this one. Just occurred to me. Is there anything here in my rewards? No, absolutely not. Free pack, not there. Dang. I was hoping to get that those 40 legacy cards, but no, it seems that they are absolutely in refusal. So, I don't know if you're supposed to get it every day, or if that was a glitch, or what was going on. You guys can let me know in the comment section if you guys got them, the 40 free legacy cards, or did I just get screwed? I don't know, but I'm very interested to find out. And there he is, there's the Beef Incarnate, big old Brock Lesnar. And we've got many, many different images of the Beast. There we are, that looks pretty good. That's largely ridiculous. That is like the latest image we had before he was released. Got all of his ones from Season 1. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually see a lot more of that image than what you normally get to see. But I think... Oh, this is actually a very rare old school image. It's one of the Season 1 event cards for Brock Lesnar. But I think the one that I'm going to go with is the one where he has the title over his shoulder. That is the one that I've always considered to be the best image for the Beef Incarnate Brock Lesnar. So that is very, very cool. I'm going to try and make the Pro of that. I'm also going to go ahead and get myself a Pro Tiffy Time. It's going to cost $3.99 from the store, because it's going to help out with campaign mode. And I'm going to have to start on campaign mode a little bit later, because the PCC is going to start in an hour and a half, and I will be grinding to try and get myself a John Cena. I'm only going to try and stay in the top 10,000. I'm not going to go insane. I'm not going to try for higher than that. I'm just going to play as much as I can and see what I can get from it. And there we are. Oh, we've also got Tomb Smasher, which we haven't done yet. Let's go ahead and claim that. Oh, we're not allowed to. Okay, we need to get rid of some things. So let's go ahead and dust some of these unnecessary cards. Yeah, I don't think we need any of these. That's probably going to give us another rarity draft pick. Remember, if you don't want the rarity draft pick, you can switch that little bit at the bottom right there, and you can change it to super coins instead. But I don't really need super coins, nor do I need the rarity draft picks. So we're just going ahead and just accepting whatever we get. There's a SummerSlam Solo Squad that we don't need. Actually, when do we get the new cards? Right now! I didn't even realise. Oh my goodness. So we've got the brand new Crown Jewel Perth cards, which are Rhea Bloody Ripley. We've got Io Sky, who of course won the tag match alongside Rhea against Asuka and Kairi. And we've got Bronson Reed, the tribal thief, who defeated Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel Perth. So those are very, very cool. We've got 128,000 super coins. So I will probably get a pro of one of them, but I'm not sure what one to go for. Now, both Rhea and Io Sky are both left arrows. Big Bronson Reed is a down arrow. I'm not sure what one to go for. What I would really like is I need to keep playing more of Boom, because if we look at the rewards in here, you can see that I am not exactly closing in, but I am a little bit away from getting this Bronson Reed with the Shula Fala. Of course, Roman Reigns' shoes around his neck. So I do want to get that, and if I can get that, I wouldn't mind getting the Crown Jewel Perth Bronson Reed. That also means that the other cards, the Roman Reigns, Asuka, and Kairi, should be in the backstage pass as well. So that is very, very cool indeed. Let's take a quick look at my my male down arrows. So in terms of down arrows, yeah, we could use one more special one. Currently we're using CM Punk, but we've got our F3 Devon Dudley, we've got our F2 Stardust, we've got our Pro WrestlePalooza American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, so the Bronson Reed would help. Now let's take a look at our female left arrows, and we have the Liv Morgan, but then after that we've got Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, and then Julia. So that's very, very interesting. The left arrow would also be helpful to us. We can also make the pro of this Boom Becky Lynch at some point that I really need to do at some stage. I've also got another couple of cards that I need to make pros of, including the Alexa Blisses. Oh, actually, Alexa Bliss can be left or right arrow, and I really need to get around to make the pro of that. I can also make the pro of the Double Heroic Roman Reigns, which I really need to do. They're both ready to get pro'd. And we can also make the pro of the Shock Master, which I'll need to do as well. Let's take a quick look at our male up arrows. Okay, so we're going to have the Double Heroic Roman Reigns. We've got Andre the Giant, we've got Triple H, and then after that it's Axiom and Ivar. So the pro Double Heroic the Double Heroic Roman Reigns, not Triple H, it will absolutely help in that. Let's go ahead. Let's just make the pro right now, shall we? Let's stop all this deliberating. Let's just go ahead and combine them. We're doing an awful lot in this video. There we go. There is the Double Heroic of the Tribal Chief, and I've went with that image instead. And let's level him up as well. We're going to go ahead and train, and we're just going to take some unhinged cards here. I'm going to level him up to the maximum level. There we go, that'll do it. And there is our Tribal Chief. And now one more thing that I need to do is go into the Performance Center, and we're going to put Roman Reigns into here, so that he can get his 10 Elimination Chamber matches a little bit easier. Yeah, that should be pretty good once he is ready to go. So, the Bronson Reed I'm tempted by, and as for Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, I'm not sure which one to go for. I think I could make a pro of Bronson Reed and a pro of either Rhea or Io. Rio, of course, was their tag name. But I don't know whether I want the Io Sky or whether I want the Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, of course, her stats are power and toughness. Io Sky's are toughness and speed. I'm not sure which one I would require more of. I would need to think about that one. So I'll leave that for just now. But one last thing we're going to do is we're going to do Tomb Smasher very, very quickly. I'm going to pause the video for just a second. And okay, we are back. So, of course, we go for the safe ones. Oh, this is going very well. And then, of course, it opened our other safe one for us. So now let's try one down near the bottom. Okay, that's fine. It did give us a safe one to open. Let's go for this corner over here. Okay, let's go for the corner at the top. That's unfortunate. And I think we're just going to go ahead and claim and exit there. We just barely managed to get 10, and we're just going to accept that as our reward. We managed to get the Brock Lesnar today. I think that is cool enough on its own. And we also got another rarity draft pick, as if we need any more. And let's go for this one up here in the top left. Got a Javon Evans, an unhinged Javon Evans. And we've got 15 rarity draft picks, or regular draft picks, not rarity ones. Let's see if we can get anything cool from these picks. Okay, we did not. I'm just going to go ahead and dust all of those. I don't think there's any there that we need. I know that I could have made the pro of the metal Rick Steiner, but I'm not that bothered about it if I'm entirely honest. And I think also, if I haven't done it already, our Brock Lesnar should be in here. Let's go ahead and level him up as well. I'm just going to go ahead and reverse that. And we'll just use another couple of unhinged cards. And I'm going to make the screenshot of that as well, just in case that's what I want to use for the Beef Incarnate Brock Lesnar. And one last thing that I have to show you, which is very, very cool. I think I've got one. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, hang on. Let's look at the card binder a second here. Because we can now use the flip images on regular cards. And what I want to do is I want to forge myself a People's Champion, The Rock, which we can do by going into Card Catalog. And let's go into WrestleMania and forge. And is it under there or is it under Rock? There he is. That's the one that I want. So let's go ahead and forge one of these. Yes, that is completely fine. Because I'm trying to make a whole bunch of little championship cards that are quite weak. And we're going to lock down the Rock there. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the image over to the flip version with the title over the shoulder. So that we've got all of these ones down here. I don't know why Grayson Waller is locked down. We're going to get rid of him. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at just the left arrows, we have too many. So I think we're going to get rid of Ultimate Warrior as well. And that should bring us down to just 4. Undertaker, Dominic Mysterio, Karrion Kross, and the People's Champion, The Rock. Let's take a look at our right arrows. That is indeed 4, and all of them all have titles. And let's take a look at the up arrows. Only 3. Hang on, that's not right. There we go. The 4th one is Sheamus, who of course also has the championship. And then the last one is down arrows, which is also going to include Batista. And the only one that doesn't have a title there is Trick Williams, because I couldn't find another decent down arrow that's available in low rarity that has a title over their shoulder. So that is very, very cool. And let's go ahead and dust some cards, shall we? I don't think we need any of these. And Warrior as well. And let's take a look here. So we're not going to get rid of the AJ Lee, nor the Becky Lynch. But I think we can get rid of the rest of them. Is there anything here that needs to be pro'd? We can make the pro of the SummerSlam 17 Lesnar. So we'll do that as well. Let's go ahead and dust those ones. Let's go ahead and make that pro of the SummerSlam 17 Brock Lesnar. SummerSlam 17 is... yeah. And combine. That gives us that additional star. And we'll go ahead and dust that Brock Lesnar as well. And there we go. Very cool. It's a very, very nice variety of cards that we got today. We've of course got the Brock Lesnar, we got the Double Heroic Roman Reigns, of course. We forged ourselves People's Champion, The Rock. We're going to get ourselves the Pro Tiffy Time as well. And PCC is going to be coming up soon. Let's go ahead and edit our deck. Let's make it something a little bit better than this. So... oops. Don't know what I meant to do. I feel like the Roman Reigns is going to be incredibly strong once he gets all of his stats. So we're going to go ahead and put Devon in there. We're going to go ahead and use Stardust, and we're going to use Andre, so that everything all tags together. We've got 2 ups, 2 downs, and for the females, let's see. Oh, Nikki Bella, we meant to. I completely forgot that I had to forge or not fortify our Nikki Bella that we just pulled, and it's going to be an F2 for us. Very, very cool. Very, very strong. And let's train her up, not with those, but with unhinged cards. There we go, just 2 of them is enough. It's going to be very strong. And let's just take a look at our females in general. So our strongest ones are AJ Lee, Asuka, Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vacour. So the strongest tag team we've got is Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vacour, I believe. And this is still glitched, but it seems less glitched. Maybe it still is just as bad. No, the Asuka is still really, really awful. Yeah. I don't know what WWE Supercard have done, but you can certainly see that there is some problems going on here that aren't supposed to be. So, I think I'm going to go with Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vacour, though, and that seems to be our strongest tag team. We're also close to making the pro of our Alexa Bliss, but I don't know if that's going to incredibly help here or not. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. If we had a decent up arrow, I'd be using the double heroic AJ Lee, but it seems that our best up arrow is Victoria at the moment, followed by Jordan Grace. So until we get any better up arrows, we're just going to have to stick with using the left and right arrow of Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vacour. And of course, we want to change over these. So we want to be power and toughness. I think speed and charisma is still our best one there, but I do believe we've got a higher road case. And I don't think we've got a higher speed and charisma other than this one. And basically what we want to do is we just want to have something that covers all 4 stats, and just in case we need it. I mean, what I could do is I could change this to being speed and change this one to being charisma. That's another way to go about it. So, for example, if I were to go for touch grass and change this one to the Tiffy Time, then that means that my entire deck would be getting 8,667 power and toughness, and if something came up that was either speed or charisma, I would use the Tiffy Time or the touch grass to win that match if it looked like I was going to lose. But I think the deck is pretty powerful the way that it is, and I don't see me losing with this deck in PCC. So, that is now, finally, after a very, very long video, going to be it for this little video, folks. We are starting in 1 hour and 12 minutes with PCC, so I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.